Right now, I'm honored to have the opportunity to introduce Sergeant David Denhardt. Sergeant Denhardt started his service in the United States Marine Corps and later transferred to the Michigan Army National Guard. Sergeant Denhardt is joined today by his beautiful wife Jennifer and beautiful daughter Madison, as well as his service dog Tank. I first met Sergeant Denhardt when he spoke at the benefit for the Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund, a wonderful organization that helps our vets through some of the transitions in life. And at the benefit, he shared his personal trials upon his return from service in the Michigan National Guard. He sustained a traumatic brain injury when his base in Afghanistan was hit by an RPG. Upon his return home, he was stationed at Warrior Transition Unit out in Kentucky as he awaited his medical boards. While he was in Kentucky, his family was in Michigan, and the presence of his family was essential to his recovery from his injuries. In addition to providing him with the comfort of family, Jennifer needed help training him to deal with the various injuries that he sustained. The Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund helped to bring the family together. I'm happy to report that he is now well on the road to recovery, surrounded by family in their new home in Shelby Township. And with the new season of spring, they're focused on gardening and planting and the gift of life that we're constantly surrounded with, and we should celebrate. It is truly my sincere honor to introduce Sergeant David Denhardt in appreciation for his service to our state and to our country.
Thank you, and it's an honor to be here today. And I'd like to thank Senator Colbeck for having me here. It's been a pleasure. I had met him a year ago, as he had mentioned, at the dinner for the Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund. We've met on several occasions as well. One of the things that helps me with my healing process is to be out there, be active as much as I can, and speak at events to help raise funds for different veteran groups here in the state of Michigan, so that others may get the assistance that they may need while waiting for benefits to come through, adaptions to their homes, a foreclosure may come up, issues with their car repairs that they may need assistance with to help get them through so they continue to work their job, make their VA appointments. Also had a friend of mine, he was injured in Iraq, and when he got back, he had back problems, and his doctor said, you need to do something, a physical activity to get you out of the house, something to where it can keep you active, and it would really help alleviate your back pain and help strengthen your back up so that you can continue on with your life with a little more comfort and a lot less drugs to take. So he decided, he started playing hockey a few years before he went overseas, that he wanted to try that. And the doctor thought he was kind of crazy because that's more of a physical sport than, maybe tennis or golf or something where there's not other bodies flying at you. But he was insistent on trying it and see what would happen. He talked to the Fallen and Wounded Soldiers Fund and said, do you have any veterans that might be interested in coming out and trying this? And I found out about it. I decided, you know what, I'll give it a shot. I, at the time, had spent most of my time in a wheelchair, recovering from surgery on my left shoulder, elbow, and hand, as well as surgery on my right ear to repair nerve damage and remove scar tissue from my inner ear that causes balance issues. But I decided I was going to go out and give it a try. They were bringing out sleds that Paralympics use when they play, and they had gentlemen who were paralyzed from the waist down that were out there on the sleds training us how to do it. I tried it, but with my upper body injuries and the surgeries on my shoulder and stuff, it was a little too difficult. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to take a chance. I played goalie when I was younger. You don't skate very much. You spend most of your time on the ice anyways. And if you fall, you got all the equipment on. What's it matter? So I gave it a shot and found out that I can do that. And that's when I realized no matter what challenges you have in life and what's going on with your body, your mind, your family, whatever your situation is, if you don't try, you don't know. And what's the worst that can happen by trying? And with that, we started last June with 15 veterans that came out. We're a disabled veteran hockey team. You have to have at least a 0% rating with the VA to be able to qualify for the team. We now have 40 members out of the Detroit area within 1 year. We played in a disabled hockey tournament in Buffalo, New York. We ended up 5th out of 6 teams. Most of the teams have been together many years. We played against the U.S. amputee hockey team. We had guys out there with one leg and a prosthetic skating around, doing circles around us. We had guys with one arm that could shoot the puck harder than us. And that opened our eyes saying, what's stopping us? So now we're starting a new team in Ann Arbor. We've already got 10 gentlemen that signed up for that. And we're looking to expand to Grand Rapids, Lansing, and other areas. Within the next 5 years, we would like to have 10 teams in Michigan so we could travel and play each other. Because right now, we don't play in leagues. There's too many people that don't respect others. They think they're out there trying to win the Stanley Cup. They're throwing bodies around. We play non-physical. We're all hurt. We all know we can't play that way anymore. We're all slow. We played beginner men's teams, women's teams, whatever we can get to come out and play with us. And they know we're not in the best physical shape, so it's just nice to be able to have something other than skating around with each other as a practice type thing. It's a nonprofit, and not a single dime comes out of the veterans' pocket to play. If you need equipment, we have people that donate equipment that we play against. We have people that help out with buying equipment, and it's just a great way to get out of the house, get veterans that don't think that they can do anything physical anymore, may have trouble with their PTSD, to get out in public, to get out, be around those that they know have their back, be back in that brotherhood, the camaraderie that we all miss once we're out of the military. And you would be amazed how many people have come out of their shell who are smiling, who may go to the bar afterwards to have a drink, who may actually take their wife, their girlfriend, significant others out and be able to enjoy a night out 1 or 2 times more than what they would have before. I know for me, I didn't want to leave the house when I got home. The PTSD, the anxiety, severe migraines, the physical and mental toll it took on me. Just being able to walk put so much pain on my shoulder and upper body and my neck. Getting around doing anything is such a toll to go through. But I have a daughter who's 7. And what do I teach her? Excuse me. What do I teach her if I give up? What do I teach her if I say, no, I can't? I don't feel like doing that today. There are days that it is very difficult to do that. But it's all about what we all learned when we were in the service. Adapt and overcome. Accept the challenge and soldier on. And of course, take your Motrin and suck it up. Hydrate, it's always the best thing, right? Continue that policy. Continue with that effort. And to me, being able to come here and speak in front of all of you has been one of the most difficult speeches I've given. When yet a year ago, I gave my very first speech when I was at the dinner with Senator Colbeck, and I spoke in front of nearly 1,000 people, and I told my story. And it was easy. The hard part was waiting for my turn to go up, and after I was done. But while I was on that stage, it was my story, it was from the heart, there's nothing scripted, there's nothing written down. It's all about getting it out, letting everyone know what is out there, that we are here in your community, and we are here, and we will survive. And if I can touch anyone with my message to help them push on and try and reduce this alarming suicide rate that we have in our veteran community, to help others see that you can do this. Yeah, it might take me a few days to recover. I might enjoy the holiday weekend, gardening, and staying at home. But I have a chance to touch someone so that they can get out and they can be active and they can be a productive part of their family, society, and enjoy life again. It's an honor to be here with the families who have lost loved ones. Most of my family has served in the military. My father was in the Air Force in Vietnam. My grandparents were in the military in the World Wars. It was a big honor for me to join the military, and I loved it every day. I wish I could still be there, and this is my way of continuing to serve my country, my family, God, and my brothers and sisters. No matter what challenge comes up, always remember, you can take it on and you can complete it, and there's nothing that can stop you but you. And in the words of Lee Greenwood, with a couple of changes, I am proud to be American. In a land that I know I'm free, I won't forget the men and women who have died who gave that right to me. And I proudly stand here before you today, and I would defend this country till my dying breath. Because this is the greatest country, and these are the greatest people in all my travels that I have ever seen, and I thank you for your time.